Oh, here we go. This will be interesting. Right, so we're going to look back at our... what pre-season was this?
Yeah.
Was this our most recent one?
No,
our pre-season Premier League predictions for 1 to 20.
Oh, was it painful?
This was one before
August. Oh,
yeah, but this is prior to.
This is prior. Why aren't we doing the most recent one?
No, because it's our start of season predictions.
Yeah, start of the year.
It's funnier.
Start of the year. Start of the year is way further away from what we said.
We should have looked at our ones when we've seen the transfers.
No, this is our proper one from the start of season predictions.
This is the one we did at the end of last season.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not, because I remember the graphic. This is from if it's from August, that's like the start of the season.
Yeah.
So from August,
Oh my God, Theo. Some of these are Chelsea
Jesus
9,
Christ.
West Ham 8.
Right,
I actually don't even want to look at mine.
Right, Theo, you take us through yours.
To be fair, Chelsea 9th, not a bad shout, mate.
They finished 4th.
Just.
Are we going to do every single number or just?
I guess what we'll say is what you should do.
Doing 80 teams.
No, what you just quickly say.
Super 6 is over for the season where they gave away over £2.8 million in prizes. But do not panic. They're going to be back next season to do it all again. So make sure you go and follow Super 6 on their social platforms. That's at Super 6. Really easy. And download the app for regular updates. Next season is set to be even bigger and better.
No, I called the 3 promoted teams.
Yeah, you did actually. You did.
Correct.
Yeah.
The order was wrong, but still correct.
Very wrong.
Still gone down.
The order was very wrong.
Still gone down. It's not very wrong.
Yeah, it is the worst team in the league by far. You had 18.
I missed out on one place on a lot of them.
Okay, so who did you have 17th then, Theo?
17th, I had Everton.
They're 13th.
You can do this for
No, don't do every team, mate. We're going to do 80.
If I were you, buddy, I wouldn't do this.
I think I might have
I
more
wouldn't
right
do
than
this to me. 16th, I had Forest, which at the start of the season,
I think everyone's
I
general consensus. Yeah. That's why they're in A. That's exactly why they're in A.
I don't know where I have them.
Like, no one would have expected Forest to get Europe. That is just a testament to how good they've been. Wolves 15th, they finished 16th. Fair enough.
Just do the big.
Yeah, Bournemouth 14th.
I must admit though, that
very normal.
Bournemouth to Fulham there, all them are just a much of a muchness.
Yeah, there's just a mid-table club, aren't there?
All that.
You know what's mental? Like, imagine one of us did a list and we had Man United and Tottenham 17th and 16th. Like, imagine the stick.
Oh, mate, you'd get
you actually would have been
burned alive.
Right, I swear to God.
And you could. Do you know what's crazy? You wouldn't even be able to retrospectively go, "Well, I told you so," because there's so much happened throughout the year. People go, "Oh, fucking don't care anymore."
Like, I got Fulham and Palace just one spot off, and then it gets to the top 9. Chelsea obviously 9th. West Ham 8th. They've
fucking hell.
They did make good signings last year, though.
No, we thought they.
Yeah, we thought they did, which is like just shows like how little.
Third, man.
What do you say?
We all thought.
I think we all agreed, right? Yeah.
What do you say? What's that?
6th and 3rd is just fucking hell.
Yeah, Man United. Well, I put Villa 7th. They finished 6th.
Yeah,
pretty close. Man United 6th is just like, but again, like you just do.
I forgot where I put Man United.
I put
Man United. They're Man.
I genuinely
they were
I
Man United.
4,
you know what I mean? And now they're just.
We'll find out.
Man,
well, we thought they had a good window as well. I thought they'd made some good signings.
How wrong were
Liverpool
we?
Liverpool 5th.
But again, like if you look back at history, when a club loses a long-term manager, they drop off.
Yeah, it was a gamble.
Like Gravenberch has stepped up. Obviously, Arne Slot's done fucking fantastic.
Salah getting 47 contributions.
Yeah, who would have predicted that? And then the top 4, I went Newcastle 4th, which was not far off. Spurs 3rd.
Oh my God!
I can remember putting in the same position. So I'm not even laughing at that.
How good do we think Solanke would have been this season as well?
It was also they finished 5th,
so we thought they'd kick on.
And then Arsenal City 1 and 2. I mean, everyone sort of did that anyway. So to be fair, it's not horrendous. It's not horrendous.
It's been a weird
oh my God, yours is very similar.
Yeah, very
Reeve's base, and you got Brentford 18th. Fucking hell.
What was your reasoning behind Brentford going down?
Exactly what Lewis said about the whole loss of Tony. Would they replace the goals? I just thought there'd be a freak. You know, like you've said, how do we fix it? One team's got to go. I thought it'd just be a random.
Well, when you do these predictions, I don't know about you. I always try and do some random thing.
One rogue one that you think.
The season always spits out something weird, like we've seen this year.
Yeah.
So you hedge your bets.
Yeah, so you just have to think of something, because if it makes too much sense, you start season predictions, you're going to be wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, yours,
you know what I mean? For the example of saying Spurs and Man United would finish what is it, 15th, 17th?
Yeah.
Yours is almost identical to Theo's.
So we all thought West Ham would have a good season and Chelsea would.
I don't think all did.
I think we all did think West, because I remember going on about their window.
I can't remember where I'll put them, actually. Mine will be interesting.
Well, listeners, you probably want to come over to YouTube for this, to be honest. So you can actually see where everyone put
Visually,
over.
it's perfect.
Reeve-
Notable ones for Reeve, though. Let's say
Ipswich to stay up.
Ipswich stay up. Yeah,
Brentford
that's
to
my
go
right one.
down.
Brentford going down.
Forest 15th.
Yeah.
West Ham 9th. Chelsea 8th.
Eighth, yeah.
United 6th. Spurs 3rd. Again, similar
you
to...
got Newcastle bang on.
Yeah, I did actually.
Good.
Similar to...
Well, I thought they
Theo's.
wouldn't get Champions League football, and it turns out they just have because
Yeah.
gets it anyway. So
Right, let me go on to Tom's. He had,
same top 4 as me.
yeah, Tom had the exact bottom 3.
Well done.
Southampton, Leicester, Ipswich.
That's because I
Fulham.
watched the Championship. I know football.
How did Fulham do?
Yeah, Fulham. I really thought Fulham would struggle this year, didn't I?
Yeah, mate.
finished
Fulham are my
11th.
one.
Yeah.
Fulham are my one that I thought would struggle. It's not that mad. They finished 11th or 12th.
17th and 11th is quite a big difference.
Yeah, Everton pretty bang on. Wolves pretty
Forest.
bang on.
Forest 15th.
Forest, yeah, shit.
You got Chelsea.
You got Man United closer than anyone else has.
You
Yeah,
put Man United 7th, didn't you?
and Villa 8th. They weren't far off that. West Ham, I was the only one who had them outside the top 10.
I
Yeah.
think so.
We'll see what else.
Spurs.
Everyone thought Spurs would have a good season.
Yeah,
You put them
it's
3rd,
mental.
Liverpool 4th.
Newcastle and nearly got bang on.
It's so weird looking back
this
at
is
your
what I'm-
start of season expectations going
This is
into how
what
it
I'm
happened.
talking about with the A performance of Spurs.
So
3
weird.
out of 3 people so far have put them top 4.
Also, did I get the bottom 3 bang? Did Leicester
No,
finish?
No, Leicester finished above,
Leicester
yeah.
finished 18th, didn't they? Yeah.
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 Annoying.
Oh, they did. Oh.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
beat.
Ipswich
They won
was
last
19th,
week, didn't they?
Oh, of course they did. Oh, that's weird. That is so, I feel like Ipswich would be better than Leicester. But
So what did I have? I actually
Liverpool
had
second.
I had Bournemouth getting relegated.
Bournemouth
my
relegated.
God.
Yeah, that one went unnoticed.
I think that
how'd
might have
you
been
get
my
away with
wild
that?
card. I don't know.
Brentford 16th.
Everton 15th, not too bad. Forest had them a little bit higher.
14.
West Ham had them 8th. Spurs.
Palace year one off.
Isn't this so
Yeah,
funny?
you put
Like
West
looking
Ham
back,
over Villa, mate.
Villa 9th.
because my Spurs take is still a howler here. But I remember like
It's
I
crazy,
generally got
yeah.
cooked.
And you were like, oh, why is he...
You'd saying I knew
Yeah.
I was talking shit, but yeah.
Man United 6th.
Man United 6th.
Where did
pretty
I
bad.
put Man United actually? Go.
You put them 7th.
Yeah.
But obviously the most...
So I had the best Man United shout out
Which
of
is,
everyone.
we're not taking
I had
that.
the best
Tom, we're not
Spurs one.
taking that. Obviously, Lewis, your notable one is Arsenal 4th,
Yeah,
Newcastle
Newcastle third.
3rd.
Do you know what? Like the Newcastle one's not far off. We came very close
Well, they
to
finished
that.
second. You finished
Finished
5th.
fifth,
So
mate.
you were far off.
Three
That
places
sounds
down.
better than
We're
what
8
it
points
actually
ahead.
was. Like with 2 games to go, we were very close to doing that.
That's not how
I'll
the
hold my hands
football
up.
season
The 2
ends up,
games to
though.
go.
I
trophy.
understand, but we're close. I'm a bit annoyed because I remember I did originally have Liverpool, and then before we recorded, I changed Man City
You're
to being winners.
such a liar.
Actually, generally did.
That is not true.
You had the best Liverpool shout though. Well done.
Yeah.
I generally did.
Your bottom 3 stinks.
Tell me that.
But
Tell me
doesn't
you're being
this-
honest
I
there.
promise. I actually promise. I had other stinkers on there.
And what
where
was
you
the
can see-
reason? What was the reason? You just thought, oh, Scott would do it in the first season, did you?
I can't remember what it was, but I remember the
Yeah.
reason mainly was Man City just felt inevitable. Like they were just
Oh,
winning
I see.
all the
The other
time,
way.
weren't they?
Yeah.
So it
Like
was just
Man
like
City,
it was
didn't
hard
they?
to battle against.
They are
them.
mighty.
Mighty Man City.
But doesn't it just show like how fun it is to do predictions and how stupid we all look at the end?
Crazy
Can't wait
how
to do
different
more.
they are. And
I
do you know
can't wait to
what?
do it, yeah.
Objectively, a lot of those suggestions aren't even rogue.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, you're being a bit too safe here. And then you look at the Premier League table
Yeah,
at the end of the
yeah,
season.
yeah.
We're so far
But that's
wrong.
what's so good about footy, man.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do we think, here's, obviously we're not doing our predictions yet,
I'm
but
fucking it.
But I know what you're going to say.
Man United.
Are you saying like normality being restored? Because this is technically the new normal now.
so
what we're watching.
I call me rogue here. I think Man United still finish bottom half of the table next year.
I maybe agree with
I
that.
don't think that's crazy.
Yeah.
I still think they're just
I
absolutely
think they're there for the
Yeah.
next 5 years.
No, I don't. Oh, come on.
What do you think Spurs do next season in the Premier League?
Mate, Spurs is a
I think they're
tough
straight
one.
up to 7th.
No way.
I reckon they win the Champions League and get relegated.
I wonder if they take that Spurs fans.
I think they
would.
fucking would. Like
They would.
maybe in the Champions League
Because
again.
you know you're going to win the Championship next year.
Is this the closest?
By the
is
way-
this the closest we've ever been to having a championship team in the Champions League?
Yeah, it was one
spot.
place.
By the way,
Yeah,
they can
one
win
place.
they can win another trophy now with the Super Cup in it.
Yeah.
So they're already in another final.
How do you think they do against an Inter Milan or PSG?
Probably win.
The win.
Probably win it,
No
yeah.
way. Big Ange, man. He's going to have a big
they're,
season.
They're serial winners now, so they'll probably just win it.
Did you? What was his quote on?
They know how to get over the line.
It's like, wait till next season.
No,
mate. We're only just getting started.
Like
He says
best
most
Where's
TV
fucking
shows,
RoboCop?
the third season's always better than the
Is he just
second.
like
Is that
horror
true as
farming
well,
right
by the
now?
way?
Yeah, but
I don't know if that's true.
he did then say in a press conference, he's like, actually, a lot of the main characters get killed off in season 3.
He's just a manifestation
I'd do a
beast.
bet with you right here, right now.
Go on then.
He don't last till Christmas.
I'll take that bet. How much? £100?
£100.
Oh.
When you say don't
Already a
from
new season
today.
bet.
Okay, because
we make a
say
bet?
like if he gets sacked before the
Well,
start.
I win. Yeah, it's not until Christmas.
Oh, no, sorry. He has to start the season.
Yeah, he's got to start.
Come on,
the
that's
year.
fair.
He's
Yeah,
got to
that's
start the
Give
year.
me
think
that.
he
He has
will,
to
though.
start the season as manager.
Yeah, you can't be
And if
sacked
he
prior.
doesn't, the bet is void.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because he's
Obviously.
obviously there anymore.
yeah.
Thanks for clarifying that. Anyway, I think that's the end of the
Take
show.
another bet that he doesn't even make next season.
I think he's there 100%.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I think
The
it's
fans are
50-50,
on side,
but-
man.
Oh,
I was on the tube.
Is it the meeting?
Yeah, they are.
I was on the tube and I was listening to them all chatting as they were going, and they were all like, "Yeah, they're all pro Ange now."
Yeah, well, if you win, it kind
Yeah.
of just
it does.
eradicates
And,
every
and when he
bad
pulls out
memory,
another
doesn't it?
Where
goal,
does,
Really?
this, where does this rank in terms of like craziest seasons? In terms of all the trophy winners,
Oh, it's
the
up there.
fact
Definitely
that
up there.
Spurs finished 17th on
I
the
think
Europa
Not
League.
quite as crazy as the
It's
Leicester
up there with
season,
Leicester.
but
It's up there with
no,
Leicester.
it's not. It can't be.
It's
mate.
up there.
They were 5,000 to 1 to win the league.
I understand that,
Could it
but
be
also
top 3 craziest seasons?
also have,
They survived.
Possibly,
They
yeah.
survived relegation
Possibly.
the season prior and then won the Prem. That has to
No,
be the
Leicester's
craziest.
obviously number 1.
Yeah, we said it.
But Leicester's a singular thing. Like Liverpool to win the title, then Spurs to
Yeah.
finish 17th, win the Europa League, and United to finish what 4th,
Palace to
15th.
win the
It's
FA
crazy.
Cup.
Palace, all them combined is more than 5,000.
I think it's more than
to
I
one.
think it's more than Leicester because the
As
rest
a
of the season was
season, the Leicester
standard.
season.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it is.
But it is.
No, because it's not just 5,000 to 1, is it? It's 5,000 to 1 plus all the other winners of that year as well.
Yeah, but there was nothing crazy that year.
Was there not?
No.
Or is that just, have they totally monopolised?
I mean, Sheffield
people's
United won the
memories?
Champions League that year.
Yeah.
Anyway, make sure you rate us 5 stars.
Yeah.
He's the next season and a whole
Subscribe
season
on
of fun.
YouTube as well. if
Oh,
you
you're going to want to stay tuned for next week, guys, because it's the end of season awards.
That's
Yes.
always the fight
Don't
to do
forget
on.
to come back.
And we're always beast mode throughout the off season. We don't take breaks.
And
like
also,
some
we're going
podcasts.
live for the Champions League final Saturday night, so make sure you tune in.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Yeah,
Peace,
looking forward
Nick.
to that.
Let's go beast mode.
Bye-bye.